My BF is only attracted to hentai? It's possible that he's just become addicted and that weaning him off hentai could help him become attracted to real women. Or maybe he just has some specific kink. But it is ultimately up to you if you want to put up with that or not. Some next level role-playing is about to happen. How are guys not even attracted to real-life women getting girlfriend? How? Now this isn't a big issue 'cause we love to cuddle. This is a pretty big issue. Unless all you want to do is cuddle. This doesn't sound asexual at all, lol, this sounds like a hentai addiction. Checked this guy's profile and had enough internet for today. See ya. It's one thing to be into hentai. Although I don't understand it at all tbh. But it's something else entirely to only be into hentai. This is something that he should probably seek help for. I'm not kink shaming or anything, but that isn't normal behavior and there are underlying reasons for it that he should explore. The post should read addicted to hentai. He's watching too much hentai. In return he's not attracted to regular women. I.e., you. Basically you gotta tell him to cut back on the hentai. Is he really open-minded on his opinion? Me personally, I wouldn't be in a relationship with an MF that only gets turned on by drawings TF. There's an attraction type similar to people who are only attracted to objects like cars or the Eiffel Tower, but they are attracted to drawn characters. Maybe that's the case here? Or he's just into a kink that's not possible in real life, like IDK tentacles. Either way, if it doesn't bother you and it doesn't impact the relationship, then don't let Redditors tell you otherwise. It's your relationship, not theirs. To be fair though, you asked for people's opinions, so you're getting them. It's not typical, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that you have a major sexual incompatibility here. If you want more than cuddling and if you want a partner who is sexually and physically attracted to you, it won't be this guy. Don't settle this early in life. Move on. Life is too short. It's definitely not normal, but like what is? I wouldn't try and put a label on it. People's sexualities are rarely as simple as the words we use for them. He might be ace. There might be something else going on. It really depends on what you want. Are you content to be with a guy who isn't really interested in you sexually, or is that ultimately something you're gonna need? I've known a few people who prefer forms of fiction to real sexual intimacy. Sometimes it's an asexuality thing. Sometimes it's a genderqueer thing. Or like a general queer thing. Could be just a matter of taste. Sometimes it's the comfort and security of something that isn't real being what's needed to make the person comfortable enough to get horny. Could be developmental. Maybe he just isn't quite ready for the real thing yet. It could also be habituation. And you could totally pathologize that, as people in this thread are doing. Something to work to unlearn. If he sees it as a problem, like if he wants to bang and is frustrated he can't, that means understanding it in this way would make more sense. Like I said, it really depends on what you both want. You shouldn't try and make someone change just so they fit your idea of normal, or so that they put out for you, if that's not what they seem to want. That's my take anyway. If someone exclusively finds hentai attractive, it sounds like a porn addiction to me. If it was both, I wouldn't necessarily chalk it up to an addiction. But to have no attraction to real women and only hentai women sounds a bit worrying to me. Just say some random cutie Japanese sounding phrases and he won't able to control himself. I wish I was joking. He's mentally unwell and has a serious addiction that's ruining him. He needs therapy. Sounds asexual to me. If you're really curious, you should probably just ask your BF why he likes hentai. You'd probably get an answer better than, "You and him are freaks and need to break up," by asking him directly as well. So much hate on asexuals in this sub, it's incredible. Asexuals can have relationships too. No, you don't have to necessarily dump him. I am ace and have multiple loving partners. It's not normal, but people have their own kinks. If all you ever want is to cuddle, fine, but if you want a healthy sex life, if you want to have a partner you can be intimate with beyond cuddling, you have two choices. You either help him wean off what sounds like an addiction, though this will be hard because he'd need to admit it and want to, or you need to acknowledge that sexually you are incompatible. Long term the chances are it will damage your relationship, cause frustration, and you will split anyway. You need to be really honest with yourself as to what you really want.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.